State Championship, and besides winning the Florida State Championship, he ran the Florida State champion right out of the state. And now he and I have been very happy running roughshod, burning a trail from Jacksonville to Miami, from Miami to Tallahassee as a tag team, from Tallahassee to Gainesville. We've been all over the state of Florida, burning trails, doing what we love best, but a black night took place in Atlanta, Georgia. And what happened is between the slats on the floor, a blonde-headed cockroach crawled up and stole the cheese. I'm talking about the wildebeest man. I'm talking about the fella that looks like a frog, breaks down like a shotgun, and stinks like a dog. Stinks like a dirty, egg-sucking dog, Dusty Rhodes, who is now the world's heavyweight champion, recognized by the National Wrestling Alliance. It makes me absolutely sick. I swear to you that people like Strangler Lewis, Joe Stetcher, Jim Lundis turned over in their grave on that night because they felt it would be the Armageddon of professional wrestling. That's not going to happen. And do you know why it's not going to happen? Because of this right here. Because of the F factor. The F factor. I am not talking about the funk factor, because Rhodes obviously knows by looking at him there that the Funks are much better than he is. And I'm not talking about the fat factor either, because he obviously is a putrid-looking fat who should be wearing a 48 Triple C cup. I am talking about the fear factor. I am telling you people that I beat Dusty Rhodes and you athletic fans out there in every type of match, from a bull rope match to a no disqualification match to a chain match. And I swear that I will beat him not only in all of those matches, I will beat him to... That's what it takes to get the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship around my waist. And I want it so bad because I know, and you people know, that Terry Funk is a much, much better man than that egg-sucking dog.
Florida Heavyweight Championship currently held by Dory Funk. We're going to take a look now at a tag team match that occurred in Tampa at the Armory between Dory and Terry Funk against Jerry Lawler and Mike Graham. And see in this corner right now, Terry Funk and Jerry Lawler battling it out in the corner. Lawler explodes now with the right hand, another right hand that staggers Funk. Funk staggered again and again, but he fires back. And one thing about Terry Funk, he's got tremendous strength, great second effort, and Lawler giving it everything he's got, calling those punches out from the backyard. Finally drops Funk to the canvas. And Lawler now pounding away at the forehead of Terry Funk, administering tremendous punishment to Terry Funk. As I said, this is an intense rivalry, an intense feud. And now Mike Graham moves into the ring. He smashes Terry Funk into that turnbuckle. Terry Funk staggers over, tried to make it to his own corner, could not. And now Mike Graham goes for the figure 4 leg lock. And it is Dory Funk Jr. very quickly moving in, trying to break that up. Meanwhile, Mike Graham gets that hold on Terry Funk. That's the Eddie Graham figure 4. And it is referee warning Lawler to stay back into his corner. You can see there, Dory Funk Jr. very quickly moved in to break up that situation using the flat of the foot. Now the tag is made. Terry Funk tags up with Dory Funk Jr. Both of these men, former World Heavyweight Wrestling champions. The famous Funk family going up against the king of wrestling, Jerry Lawler, and certainly one of the most foremost names in professional wrestling, the Graham family, being headed up at this current time by Mike Graham. Mike Graham, beautiful move in behind his man, has Dory Funk Jr. into a rolling reverse. Broken up, but he catches Terry Funk, who's about to interfere. And this is one thing about the Funks. Anytime they get an opportunity to interfere, they will. And there's a good example of it. Terry Funk tripping up Mike Graham as he came off that rope. And it is now Dory Funk Jr. having a stunned Mike Graham momentarily at his mercy. But brings him up for that pile driver. And this certainly would fell and would stop the average professional wrestler, but certainly not Mike Graham. Mike Graham powers out of it once again, back to his feet, and there you see some double teaming here. Once again, the tag was made. Mike Graham trying to get over to make that tag with Jerry Lawler. Does make the tag. And so the king of wrestling, Jerry Lawler, moves into the ring, but the referee did not see the tag. The referee did not see the tag. Lawler, and now in the meantime, the Funk brothers double teaming on Mike Graham, issuing tremendous punishment. Lawler, tiring of this activity, comes charging in, using hard right hands, drops Dory Funk Jr. to the canvas, catches Terry Funk. He catches Dory Funk Jr. once again. Mike Graham still stunned and dazed by the double teaming, and now Lawler hurdled over that top rope. And so the Funk brothers stand alone momentarily. There you see Mike Graham trying to get it back together. And it is Dory Funk Jr. slowly, deliberately, methodically putting a boot to the top of the head. And now it is, see, outside the ring, Lawler and Terry Funk continuing to battle. Here's where Mike Graham into an inside cradle, gets that counter through and gets the pinfall. Mike Graham gets the pinfall, but now watch what happens after the pinfall. As the two Funk brothers charge in, it is Mike Graham going for the figure four. Dory Funk Jr. trying to break that up, using the elbow very, very effectively to the chest and the throat of Mike Graham. And so Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. now having a literal field day on Mike Graham as they continue to double team him. Jerry Lawler stunned outside the ring. Mike Graham, who has scored the pinfall. And now it is Dory Funk Jr. going up. The match is over, bear in mind, and so is Dory Funk Jr. coming off that top rope, down across the stomach of Mike Graham. And the two Funk brothers continue to issue punishment here and pain to Mike Graham, Terry Funk, dragging him over to another corner. And again, Dory Funk Jr. going outside the ring. You can see his legs now moving up on that top rope, and again coming down with that leg into the midsection. And now as Lawler tries to make it back into the ring, Dory Funk Jr. breaks it up. Mike Graham in tremendous pain at this point. And the Funk brothers. Explosive moment out here, and all I can say is that that is a collision of giants, really.
God, I could have told Terry Funk before he got in there with that guy that sooner or later it's going to be bad news. I mean, if anybody can tell him about anything, it's me, because Ole Anderson is as lowest skunk that I've ever met in my life. Don't be coming. Don't be starting nothing with me.
Don't start nothing with me. I hate your damn guts. I hate your guts. But let me tell you something. As I fought you from Maine to Mexico, and you tried to break my back in Kansas, and I broke your arm in Florida, and we've got one thing in common, whether you know it or not, is that we've got that fire down below, and I have never asked you for anything, but it's my only way. And I ask you right now to take me as your partner in that match against those other guys. I know that you might think that I'll double-cross you, but I got something right here. And this right here means more to me than anything else I've had in my life. This is my father's watch, and it's a Rolex watch, and it's the only thing that I have of his. And I know money doesn't mean anything to you, but it's the only way. It's the only way. If you'll be my partner, I'll let you hold this watch in your hand right here. I'll let you take that watch. It's my father's, and my father's been gone a long time, and it's all I got from him, and you take that watch right there. You take it, and you hold it, and you let me be your partner, even though I hate your guts.
Let me tell you something. Don't you ever put your hands on me like that. Don't you ever put your hands on me like that. I'm going to take the watch because I know it's your soul. I know it's your body, your blood, and your soul. And it's going to take somebody just as evil and as low down and low life as you to kick their butt. But I'll take your watch. You don't step on me, baby. Let me step on me. Because I will kick that watch too.
Well, I know for a fact what the late Dory Funk Sr. meant to Terry Funk. Let's go to the ring.
From the Double Cross Ranch rides the mighty Double Tough Terry Funk.
Do you see that behind me? Do you see it? You know what that is? That is funk country. Absolutely right. Before I owned that, my father owned as far as you can see. Before his father owned it before him. And now, if you live in this part of the country, you know what you gotta be. You gotta be double tough. That's right. And whenever you drive around on this country, what you need is a double tough truck. And do you know I'm just like this truck? I'm a double tough human being. That's right. I'm double tough. And you know what? I'm an individual and I'm an athlete. And nobody's going to tell me what to do. No promoter or no promotion throughout the United States, not the NWA, not the AWA, not any conglomerate of promoters. What I am is I am the world's toughest wrestler. I'm meaner than a rattlesnake and tougher than shoe leather. And I'll tell you one thing for sure, I'm not gonna listen to any pig-nosed airhead on MTV and let them tell me what professional wrestling is about. I know. And I am the toughest man that you've ever seen. And believe me, when I come to the East Coast, I want you egg-sucking dogs to take a look at me. And all of you idiots with that blow-dried hair, well, come on down after I get through wrestling and step in the ring 2x2, 4x4, 8x8. It doesn't matter to me because I am a man.
Terry Funk getting into it with a crowd. And Eddie Murphy keeping this match in pretty good control, considering the fact that Funk is soaring around like a vulture, ready to pounce on Jake Millman.
Funk is ready for this one. Millman, I don't know how he's even getting back in it. Oh, a right hand to the jaw. Another one, Sharkey. That's a fifth.
And finally, Millman just spun over to the corner. You see Funk grabbing the hair and punching away at Jake Millman in the corner.
I don't know if that hand is open or not, but it looks like a closed fist to me. He's got them both taped.
Trying to get his head in the turnbuckle, but look at this. Millman turns it around the other way. What a tremendous move by Jake Millman. And now it's Funk's turn to be slammed into the turnbuckle.
Well, Jake Millman is surprising me here.
Oh, look at this tonight. Look at him go. Getting the crowd up, slamming, and oh, the ring must have jumped a good foot.
Oh. Millman over the top rope of his own power.
He
On
had
the floor, he missed Funk. He moved out of the way.
He had so much steam going burn that he couldn't stop, even though Funk got out of the way at the last second, but Millman was committed, and he's hurt his knee now. You see him back in, but he's not feeling too good as Terry Funk goes back to work, and that big Texan hammering away at Millman. Oh, the flying drop right on that leg. Look at this, another one coming. And you can hear Millman just screaming because you know it hurts. Oh, the third one. Oh, the pain.
He's dishing it out. He's a bounty hunter and dishing it out.
Here's the toe hold. He turns it around. Millman, look at him writhing in pain.
Spinning toe hold. A lot of tremendous pressure. Tremendous pressure on the ankle.
And the
He's gonna go. He give up.
He yielded. That's it. That's it. It's over.